find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Minnesota Vikings and the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go now. Striker, 3-3. Strike, check, strike.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Right, 60. Black tackle. Yellow, go.
He'll drop to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he is going to pick up the Vikings' first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th.
Ready.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
On the double.
On play action, they'll throw. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Ready. Check right. Ready.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Shot, 17. Watch out now. 62. Steal. Black. Go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jonathan Taylor, that's his 19th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Vikings will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On 4th down, Watson. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Here we go, set. 5, 97. One to middle. Snap,
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Double 38. Right. 5-2. Yellow.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Now back to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. Running left, Taylor. Pushes past him. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Ready.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Taylor will take this into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Osidi, that's his second touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? In motion left, that's Cooper. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. Back deep, Isaiah McKenzie. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Taken right around the 44. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10.
Okay, ready?
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Let's go now. Hey, check mega. Set.
On the handoff, This is Taylor, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Here we go.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down.
And cycle. Watch it. 6. Hey, red. Green jack. Red, yellow, black open. Ready.
Back to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. This thrown quickly out to Cooper. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. They'll try the air now with Watson. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Here's Watson. And he fires one, but incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Facing this big first half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he is going to have a Broncos 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They give to Taylor out of the gun. Room here to run. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for first and 10. They run once more with Taylor. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Broncos are going to have it here at their own 15. Well, CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. Watson now to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're big in their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third manageable, or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. That is inches from the upright. It's no good. Wide to the left. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. Taken from about the 12. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the 3rd quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
McKenzie now to return it. A good return there, 17 yards. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
5, 97, drill 3. Yellow, go. Go on red. Wait.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Hey, cross field.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 119 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Touchdown! A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 28-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. This one caught left side by Cooper. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. From the 36, Watson airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Calvin Ridley, 36 yards. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you...
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. And that looked almost to be a case of, you know, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And this offense has really just been humming all game long. So to me, they're just saying, we want to finish this one off in the third quarter so we can coast home in the fourth. And this is just a tremendous play. Something we've seen time and again from this offense.
Buying time to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. They'll run here with Taylor. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
That's complete right around the 8. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jonathan Taylor with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Vikings look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this fourth quarter. On second and 11 now. Watson, and he will find Ridley on the left side. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now it's 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. They'll throw this out wide and complete it to Ridley. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And it's complete right back to Ridley. Touchdown, Broncos. Calvin Ridley with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Broncos get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Gano the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
The Vikings on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Yellow, blue, yellow, blue, field, black.
They're going to look to throw. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And cycle. Blue and black. Blue and striker.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 146 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Down. Ultra. Go to the rail. Hey.
The center receiver in motion to the right. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Ready. Right. Strike two. Hey, three. Hey.
On play action, they'll throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Broncos will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, you think about it, though, that interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was fourth down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again, hey, it was just like a punt, right? So we end up taking possession of the ball. But you're exactly right about it. Should have slapped it down. Field position would be better for his offense. But how many times do you get a chance to make an interception that you turn it down?
And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Vikings are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line.
Let's go. Green. Hey, green. Long red.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Looking deep downfield. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. 84 yards. And the Vikings look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On second down, right back to Hunt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. Bulldozes past him and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Again, it's Taylor. Shifts past him at the 45. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Minnesota, it's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-5. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions.
Excuses and you know I be on top of things. Punctual my proper name. On the dot is not your aim. Although we in love, we are not the same. I hit you on that celly. You said you needed 5. That was more than 12 ago. Claim you got your hands tied. Time stuck like Velcro. Georgia Peach on east side like it's ATL. You lacking, you tripping, you slacking, impatient, we waiting.
In the dark, and I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine.